right, so let's do sex-linked characteristics number 1. And it talks about sex-linked traits are genetic characteristics determined by genes located on sex chromosomes, which is really the 23rd pair, by the way. Genes are segments of DNA found on chromosomes that carry information for protein production that are responsible for the inheritance of specific traits. Now, genes exist in alternate forms called alleles. One allele for a trait is inherited from each parent, one a sperm, one an egg. Like traits, originating from genes on autosomes, which is really chromosomes numbers 1 through 2, they're autosomal, or they're also called the non-sex chromosomes. Sex-linked traits are passed down from parent to offspring through sexual reproduction. No kids, we will not be showing that tonight. All right, sex-linked diseases are passed down through families through one of the X or the Y chromosomes, and X and Y are the sex chromosomes. All right, remember, females have 2 X's and a male has an X and a Y. So dominant inheritance occurs when an abnormal gene from one parent causes a disease, even though the matching gene from the other parent is normal. The abnormal gene dominates. Recessive inheritance is when both matching genes must be abnormal to cause the disease. If only one gene in the pair is abnormal, the gene does not occur or is mild. Someone who has an abnormal gene but no symptoms is called a carrier. A carrier can pass this abnormal gene to his or her children. Now, the term sex-linked refers to X-linked traits. So we're going to answer the following. X-linked traits, also called sex-linked traits, are inherited on the, of course, X chromosome. We just stated that. Which gender, male or female, is most likely to have X-linked traits? Well, that would be the male, and that'd be male, and it's because he only has X. How many X do males have? 1. How many do females have? 2. All right, we should got through that one. We've already done this once. What is a single X chromosome that carries the allele for red-green color blindness cause males, I don't like this, carries, to be colorblind, but doesn't cause females? Well, males only have 1 X chromosome. Okay, that's exactly why. What is a carrier for an X-linked trait? It's a female that is heterozygous. All right, now, we don't even have to put that. All right, that's what it is. All right, now, I kind of did those things on the board in class, so we'll keep moving along. In fruit flies, for the gene for white eyes is sex-linked recessive. And so it's a small r. So red eyes is a big R. Now, cross a white-eyed female with a normal red-eyed male. Now, why is white bad for fruit flies? Well, if you're a little fruit fly, you want fruit. That's what you eat. And the white eyes do not allow the light to kind of reflect. So they really can't find fruit near as readily. They still can, otherwise they wouldn't exist. But it's really harder for them. In fact, they have to have like a little fly buddy, a fly partner to go around with. All right, kind of like KP in our 5th period, that DA actually hangs out with. Yes, I can cut out if you say something. All right, so what are we going to do? We should put our boxes first. So I'm going to probably have to open this with Cami at this point. Oh, actually, we won't. We'll just do it as easily as possible. All right, so over here, like, what's going to happen? So if I have X, oh, Mario told me how to do this one because this is now, so I have XX, damn it. I'm just, okay, over here. So just space it over to here. So you said control period. All right, XX, and we have an XY, and down here we have XX, and we have an XY, and we have an XX. All right, now, if I put right up here, control, let's put, what are we going to use? R's? No, I don't know how to use it. Okay, let's go back to here. All right, so in fruit flies, all right, a white-eyed female. Well, she has to have 2 small genes on the top with a normal-eyed male. So her chromosomes are going to look like this. We'll just put it over here. Hers is going to have X, small r, X, small r. his are going to be X big R Y. Let's make the Y capitalized. All right. Well, now I got too many. Now he's one of those. All right. So that's really what's happening, Kate. And so we needed to make our chart. It's a little hard to do it here. So what percent of the males will have red eyes and which will have white eyes? Well, if I cross these two parents, remember the males all get their R's from mama. So 100% of the males are going to have white eyes. Okay. So this is going to be 0, 0 red, 100%. Whoops, well, not dollars, percent white. Unfortunately, because the mother has white eyes. All right, what percent of the females will have red eyes? That's 100%. Why? Because they're going to get this capital R from Papa, and they're going to have a small r from mother. So they're going to be carriers. All right, so 100% red, 0% white. All right, so we did that one. What total percent of the offspring will it be white-eyed? Well, what do we say? The males. So the total offspring would be 50%. All right, so could you put 1/2? Yeah. Or 2 out of 4? I'm okay with that too. What percent of the offspring will be carriers of the white-eyed trait? Well, it says what percent of the offspring. So it's 50%, but it's what? All the females. Okay. It's 100% of the females. Now, using the same information for this, cross a heterozygous red-eyed female with a red-eyed male. So she's going to have something that looks like X big R, X small r. Okay, I'm probably going to go back here. What is it? Okay. Why is it not doing that? X. Okay. I don't like that. I don't know what the heck I just did. Let's go undo. All right. So let's see if I can do it up here. All right. So X big R X. I don't want to do it. It's like stuck. What if I see it's not moving? All right. So what we're gonna do is this. I'm just gonna teach you kind of over here. Oh, I know what I can do. All right. So what is she? Heterozygous red-eyed female with a white-eyed male. All right. So we're gonna go here and we're gonna go here. All right. Hopefully you can see this now again. This is probably easier for me. X, so he's X, Y. She is X, X. We should have done this from the very beginning. All right, now she is heterozygous. We're using B's. I guess it doesn't really matter. Then right down here, she'd have a small, small b. And then he has a giant B or red, or I don't know what they were using. It really, again, does not necessarily matter. Okay. So if I put these two X's in a box, and this is so much easier to do this now. All righty. All righty then. Make our box a little oblong like your teacher. All right, let's put it like this, and let's do this. So hopefully this part will help you. All right, I'm going to take this X and put it in this box, this X in this box. I'm going to put my X's over here and my Y's over there. I want to undo what I just did. Do it. All right, so I'm going to go back to text. I'm going to go put them right here. So we have XX, and we're going to have XY. I'm going to try to move it so it looks a little bit prettier. And down here, no, I can't do it that way. Then I'm going to have to just do it like this. Down here, I'm going to put XX and another XY. And we're going to make it pretty again. Okay, just so it goes in the box right. All right, now on this, I'm going to take this big B and this big B and put them up above here. So I'm going to put my two big B. Whoops, how about big? All right, right above it. Which means, okay, that this one over here also has to have a big B. Has to have it. All right. This big B, okay, both this whole thing and this whole thing went in this box. This whole thing and this Y went in this box. So we're going to have one big, one small here. So I have one big, one small. And what's going to happen to this one over here? Small. Uh-oh. He's going to have some sort of disease. All right, so I'm going to put him like that. All right. So now we see that one of the males is going to have, okay, somebody just, okay. I have no idea what that meant. Wait, was that me?
Oh, I'm sorry. My cat walked to my keyboard.
That's hilarious. Okay, I was wondering. All right, good kitty. All right, so that basically is this problem. Let's go back to our share. Let's go back to our this one. So we use the same information. We cross heterozygous red with heterozygous that. I don't know what comes. So what are the genotypes of each of the parents? Well, obviously, for the parents, okay, heterozygous, we did that. We just said X, big R, big B, X, little b, and then he was X, big B, Y. We just did that on the other paper. What fraction of the children will have red eyes? Well, we said 75% will have red eyes. Okay. Obviously, 25% would have to be this one. 25% will be this one. What fraction of the female children will carry the wide-eyed trait? The wide-eyed trait. So they're saying, which ones will be carriers? So won't that be 50% of the females? What percentage of the female children will carry the wide-eyed? All right. Okay, I'll do this one more time so we can see that clearly. Right here. So this female will carry the trait. This is going to be red. This is going to be red. This is going to be red. This will be white. This female is carrying that trait. So 50%, 1 out of 2. That's why we did it that way. All right, let's go back to our other problem. And we'll go on to number 3. In humans, hemophilia is a sex-linked recessive trait of a female who is a carrier for the hemophilia marries a male with a normal blood clotting. Answer the following question. All right, so again, hemophilia, female who's a carrier, male with normal. This is the exact same problem. Isn't this big, small, and then he has a big one? So what fraction of the female children will have hemophilia? Let's go back to this, and I'm going to show you the share. All right. Doesn't she have one big, one small? And doesn't he have one big, one small? I mean, one big? This is the exact problem. It's the same thing. So whatever answers we got here, we could just pretend that the B's are for hemophilia, like H's. It doesn't matter what letters. So we're looking at one normal female. Erase that part. We have one carrier female. We have one normal male and one hemophiliac male. All right, so let's go back. Let's go back to our other assignment. Hopefully you're being able to see both of these. What fraction of the female children will have hemophilia? 0. How about I put a 0 though? All right, what fraction of the female children will be carriers? We can put 1/2, 50%, whatever you want to put. All right, what fraction of the male children will have normal? Okay, well, 1/2, we saw that, 1/2 of the males. What fraction of the males will be carriers? 1/2. All right. What fraction of the male children will have hemophilia? Like, doesn't get any easier than this. Yes. Somebody raised their hand. Let me guess. Mr. Baca. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. I need to go.
Well, have a wonderful evening. I'll see you in class.
Thank you.
All right.
Night, night.
Yeah, pet kitty. All right. All right. 2 normal vision parents have a colorblind son. Give the genotype of both parents and the son. Well, if 2 normal vision parents have a colorblind son, oh my God. Let's look at it one more time. Isn't this that again? Because look, they have a colorblind son. The only way, remember, he's normal visioned right here. This makes her normal vision, but she's a carrier. and this is the son that has color blindness. It's the exact freaking same problem, honestly. Like this is that easy. All right. So to give both the genotypes and phenotypes of the parents and the son. Well, again, it doesn't really matter. I mean, X, big B, X, little b, that's small. And then X, big B, Y. And then the son, shift Y. And the son is X, little b, Y. All right, that's all of them. Let's look at my new messages. All right. What's up, Sal? All right. In cats, the allele that produces black color, but small b produces yellow color. These alleles are incompletely dominant to each other. Now, remember, incompletely dominant is a little different. A heterozygote produces a tortoiseshell color. Okay. The alleles are B and sex linked as well. So cross a shell female with a shell male. Now, we're starting to put together some of the things that we learned. So, I mean, if I have to do it this way, and I probably should, let's go back to this one, new share. Wait, let me look at it one more time. All right, so what's dominant? Okay, there's black is B, and yellow is this, and heterozygous is tortoise. Okay, fine. All right, so what I'm going to want to do is this. Back and get rid of this stuff. I have to get rid of all of it. All right, so what I'm going to do is this. I'm going to make my chart. My chart's going to look like this: XX, XX, and XX. How about 2 X's? And up here, I'm going to move it over. Put an XY. Doesn't matter where it's at. XY. We're just doing our chart right now. All right, which a few of you I said would probably be beneficial for you to do to begin with. All right, so doesn't matter what letters we use. Just use B's again. Doesn't matter. So this one can be too big, and this one can have one big letter. Okay. This one can have big and a small. This one can have a small. Small. All right, I'm going to move them over so it looks a little bit better. All right, move this one back. All right, and then this one can have 2 small. Now, because it's sex linked, this is why we have to do it this way. Now, what color is this? That one's black. So this is black. Except I can't spell black. B-L-A-C-K. Still can't spell it. No, it just didn't push the button. All right. So I'm going to tell you this. Those 2 are black. All right. This is black and this is black. Bloop, bloop. Oh, what did it evaporate? I don't know what the hell I just did. All right. Well, those 2 are black. So we're going to go back to this. This one over here is called tortoise color. All right. This is so big. How can I change the font? Oh, never mind. Ugh. All right. Tortoise is this one over here. I'm just going to put tort. Okay. I don't have any room for the rest. So this one's tortoiseshell right here. Okay. This one's tortoiseshell. And these 2 are yellow. Okay. So this one's yellow. I'm going to put Y-E. All right. Y. I'm going to put yellow for this one. Y-E. Well, this one I have enough room to write yellow. If I spell yellow right. All right, so this one's yellow. So at least we set up the problem ahead of time. So we know that this heterozygous is actually a different color because that's what the problem said. Now, at least we know what the parents are. Now we can probably figure this out. All right, that's what I told you to do step 2 first. So cross a tortoiseshell female with a yellow male. Fine. So now we know, can you have a tortoiseshell male? And the answer is no, you can't, because a male can never be heterozygous. So we're going to cross one of these with a yellow male. What's going to happen? This and this. So hopefully You know, you could do it this way too. And this is so much easier. Yeah, but it's not the right way. All right, we're gonna put a B here. Okay, and we're just gonna put a Y here. We're just gonna put like this. And over here, we're gonna put a capital B. Whoops, how about a capital B? And down here, a small b. And the reason why I did this, whoops, I'm gonna do it the right way. Oh, well, I have cap lock, that's why. All right, so what I'm doing is just pretend there's X's underneath all the B's. So what am I gonna have this box? I'm gonna have two X's, this box, I'm gonna put X and Y down below. Okay, try to put that down here. I'm gonna have the same thing down here. XX and XY. All right. I'll put that down below. So what am I gonna have above this? I'm gonna have one big, one small here. And then over here, I'm gonna have one big. This big B is gonna go over here. This big there, big, small there. So right here, I'm gonna have big, small, and over here, big. Now, it's probably gonna be all jumbled up, but whatever. Yeah, there it is, jumbled up. And down here, I'm gonna have two small and one small. Let's see if we can make it a little bit better. All right, let's put it like that, leave it like that. Now, what's this one gonna be? Well, this is gonna be a tortoise shell female. This is gonna be a yellow shelled female. This is gonna be a black shelled male, and this is gonna be a yellow shelled male. So we're gonna have basically 25% of each, it looks like. All right, let's go back. Let's go back to our question. What percent of their offspring will be yellow? Oh, crud, what did I mean? Isn't there two yellow? Damn it, just forgot. Yeah, two yellow. This one's yellow, this one's yellow, tortoise, black. Fine, two yellow, one black, and one tortoise shell. All right, at least I remember now. Okay, so 50%. Oops. All right, what percent of there will be black? 25%. And it'll only be male. What percent of their offspring will be 25%? That's one female. Wait. Oh. 25%. Yeah, and they just asked the question I asked, why is it impossible to have a tortoise shell male? He can't be heterozygous. Heterozygous. Because why? Only has one X. All right. I didn't even spell that right. Damn it. All right, there it is. And we're done.